Hello, this is Patrick. Welcome to Chart Built Wealth, profitable investing with technical analysis. Wanted to give you an update on another one of the buy recommendations. Brazil had a great week, up over 10%. I initiated back in December 13th. And at the time, the attraction basically is the pattern. I'm a pattern recognition technical analysis person who tries to identify pattern breakouts and base breakouts. But this fit right into the theme with commodities and energy. I think what is going to be the new, well, it already is the new, uh, things are going to be more valuable than digital assets, in my humble opinion. And that's definitely played out over the last year and a half. And what I mean by that is minerals, precious metals, energy, anything that, we have all this kind of hoarding by countries now and everybody trying to be independent. And so all these things are necessary to run your economy. And it's really escalating the prices on these things. And Brazil when I initiated, I stressed that it was a uh, commodity-based country. They have lots of natural resources. So let's get into it. Take a quick look here. This is the pattern that I was tracking. This is a one, two, three, four, about a 5 year, which is a big pattern, ascending triangle with pretty much a flat top and an upward sloping support line. And we initiated on the right at the breakout on 12/13, and it kind of fought that for a couple of weeks. This is a weekly chart, so each little candlestick here, it represents a week of price action. And now we got a clear cut breakout, up over 10% on the week. And if you look at the pattern here and you measure the base of that triangle and you project that upwards, it gives you a price projection of 51, which was 50% higher than at 31. Um, that's all great and good. I think that gives you a landing area. It doesn't have to be 51. It could be 61. It could be 71. It could be uh, 45, but most likely it's going to be a really good advance. We're just getting overbought slightly, so this can go a lot more yet. And let's take a look at the next chart. I wanted to show you the point and figure chart. So this is as listeners know already, that it's the least subjective kind of chart. It's really supply and demand. And you can see we got a new buy recommendation, a new bullish trend line, the blue upward sloping trend line in early this year. And we have a pole of X's here. And whenever you see 10 of them in a row, it usually means that, it could be extended a little bit. So, um, you know, what I suggest if you want to get involved in this kind of in the security is maybe you establish a small position, a tenth of what you're going to buy. And if it opens up on Monday, I would sell 1% of that tenth. I would keep, again, that's what I do. You don't have to do it this way. I'm just trying to give you what works for me. I always sell on green and I buy on red. So if let's say it opens up a little bit, opens up 1, 2% on Monday. I don't know if it will. I'd sell, one. Uh, 1% of the tenth that I had. And then if it's down 2% the next day, I'd buy more than that. I'd buy a bigger amount than I sold, and depending on where I wanted to get with my position. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, it might be helpful. This is a relative strength chart, and I like to show these because People think, oh, owning the S&P 500 or just having a mutual fund with, 500 stocks in it is the best way to go. And I really disagree with that. I also disagree with buying and holding. I don't sell. I'll sell small amounts of stock on a daily basis or buy. I'll always be touching my position. That's my way. You don't have to do that. But those of you that have watched the channel, you know that I hold the positions for, you know, 3, 4 months at a time, and then I'll go neutral if it gets extended, and then I'll buy it back again if it goes down. And so that's just the way I roll. So this is a relative strength chart, and Brazil started to outperform this in 2025. Here's where we got involved in December of 2025, and then we had this big breakout. So it's going really well. I expect it to continue since, especially with energy being a big component of Brazil, and I'm bullish on energy. I prefer energy now over metals. I think metals are really extended, and of course, I was bullish on metals going back a couple of years ago. Just recently selling uranium or selling most of it. Thank you for watching Chart Built Wealth, Profitable Investing with Technical Analysis. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, neighbors, family. Have a great rest of your weekend. Adios.